So let's bring in our first guest. When this isn't funny to me, I want you to kill me. Newly hired by the New York Times. So when you're talking as newspapers and magazines fall by the wayside with the intrawebs, the intrawebs is available in all 36 states, right, Garrett?
It's 50.
50, whatever. When you think of that, you're like, well, the paper's going away, but not the New York Times. The New York Times is a fine publication that hires nothing but the finest people. And we have their newest hire right here. Please welcome Sarah Jeong, everyone. Sarah Jeong.
Hello. I light for a newspaper.
You're a woman. Is that how you talk?
Yes.
Like, we're mailing it in? Are we mailing it in today? Why is Sarah covered in blood? Anyway.
If I could have, out of respect, one moment of a silence.
Sirens? They're the loudest things in the world. We should have a moment of silence, not sirens.
Yes.
Hey, Garrett, can we get a moment of sirens? See what you can do giving us a moment of silence.
Moment of a silence.
Here we go. Moment of sirens.
Okay, so everybody gonna be quiet. Have a moment of a silence.
Moment of what?
A silence.
A moment of what?
A moment of silence in respect for a foreign
You said respect properly.
radio DJ.
Who's that?
Landy in the morning.
Yeah. Did you listen to Landy in the morning?
It was a shot in the keyard as attack on the mainstream media. A moment of silence.
Here we go. You know what else we should have after this? A moment of car alarms.
What is it? Why is not a quiet? I need a moment of a silence.
Okay, give it to her. A moment of sirens, Garrett. Moment of sirens.
It's a Pearl Harbor! It's a Pearl Harbor!
Thought we were getting
None!
We're slaves.
None! Lanale!
No wonder you all died there, because everyone was young.
Rest in peace, Landy.
So
Rest in peace,
What do you think?
Landy.
He had a lot of enemies, Landy, in the morning.
I don't care because he's a white man, so I'm over it.
Yeah, so Sarah Jeong, first of all, thanks for coming by. I know it's early.
Sarah Jeong.
Although it's...
What's my name?
Sarah Jeong. There,
Sarah Jeong.
Your name is right there. Look,
Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, white person.
I'm not white. Just hired by the New York Times on the editorial board. This is how they teased you out, okay?
Tease me.
What would it be like if we all deleted Facebook or were banned on Twitter? What does the future of online privacy look like? Why can't the tech industry diversify? Are monkeys allowed to sue over copyrights? What did Ray Rice ever patent? Never mind. And what is...
Oh, that's a racist, white man.
And what is...
White man.
And what is the world's... look at Justice. And what is the world's cocky gate? To answer questions like this, the editorial board will soon be turning to who?
Sarah Jeong.
That's you, Sarah Jeong, who will join us in September.
I liked in the newspaper.
Yes, we got that, Sarah.
New York Times.
New York.
New York.
As our lead
Like an
writer...
egg yolk.
New York.
New York.
An old joke. They smell funny. Who will join us in September as our lead writer on technology. You will also collaborate with who?
New York.
Susan Fowler Rigetti.
Susan
Our incoming
Fowler.
tech op editor. And who else?
Another person.
Kara Swisher, is that right?
Oh, Kara Swisher.
Our latest contributor on tech issues. Sarah has guided readers through the digital world with verve and erudition. Watch this. What are verve and erudition?
Verve and erudition.
Yeah, define verve.
Verve is a musical band. The Verve.
That's the verve.
Erudition is when it's hot outside, you have in the window and turn on.
Turn up the erudition.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Glad I asked. That's actually right. But it just means with personality, flair, and you're very...
I have a personality.
And erudite just means you're very experienced and veteran. Is that correct, old fetus face? Just keep tweeting dick pics. Kidding. So she arrives most recently from The Verge, not The Verve, where you're...
The Verge.
The Verge, it's like The Edge. This is like I'm on the verge of dumping my drink.
I would write for on a typewriter, TV.
Typewriter in the TV.
Yes,
That's a big hit this week,
I do
apparently.
a typing.
Yeah.
I say, white man bad, thing, stuff, white man bad, send.
Yeah, here's the thing. So, and we should get right to that. Do we have the screen? So here's the thing. You're hired by the New York Times, which I would say is a very...
It was a big job 10 years ago. Not so much now. New York Times are fairing because of Donald Trump.
Why? He's
'Cause
taking down the New York
You
Times?
say New York Times are fairing, and then Washington Post, and then New York Times do a batter. I watch on TV, my partner, she make me watch a show called The Fourth Estate, where they have Donald Trump, a New York Times, a Washington Post, a Donald Trump, a New York Times, a Washington Post. Everything in frocks. New York Times, not what it used to be.
Box of what?
Frocks, because New York Times are up, New York Times are down. New York Times and Washington
Flux.
Post. Washington Post are plenty of story, very fast. Don't fact check, but sometimes they lie. So they try to beat to the punch. That's hot of the places.
Lacist?
Yes.
Okay. So you are saying the New York Times is dying. So they've hired you now. I would say the New York Times is probably one of the most liberal, of all the largely read publications. I'm saying the New York Times.
Yes, but the New York Times was a very good newspaper. Now and not so much.
Well, as evidenced by this, let's go to the upper left. This is you tweeted.
Is it me? You want me to lead?
I would actually, I was about to, but I would love for you to
You lead. You lead one. I lead one.
Okay, dumbass fuck. Dumbass fucking white people marking up the internet with their opinions like dogs pissing out fire hydrants. Can you expand on that? What does that mean?
White people are bad.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Are white people genetically predisposed to burn faster in the...
Oh, that's one about Kevin Blennon brother-in-law.
Is he still dead, Garrett?
He's a steer dad.
Why is Garrett covered in blood and bleach right now? That's weird. Are white people genetically predisposition to burn faster?
Disposed is the word. Predisposed.
What did I say?
Not predisposition. I work in the journalism.
You know what?
Can't lead.
Thus
I
logic.
dare you to get on the Wikipedia and pray things white people can definitely get credit full. It's Leary, hard.
Dennis Leary?
Leary.
Really hard.
Oh, man. He's a kind of sick how much joy I get out of being a cluer.
Being what?
Old white man.
Being what?
Cluer.
Cluer?
Cluer.
Cruel.
Cluer.
Say cruel.
Cluer.
Say cruh.
Clue.
Cruh.
Clue.
Say ool.
Ur.
Yeah, you're right. You're cruel to old white men. Now, do you think these tweets,
Do you think I get into trouble?
where you say white people should logically be,
These are more bad ones.
you say white people are logically only fit to live underground like groveling goblins?
Ooh.
And if you paid,
When I say that, prove it.
it says you tweeted it right
Where?
there.
Where?
What are you, a Major League Baseball player? You don't understand your tweets stay there?
Yes, I type a tweet, then it go away forever.
And then you added the one in the lower left, Garrett, are white people genetically predispositioned? Kidding, predisposed. Look at that.
Cancer, white
Keep
people.
going. Oh, cancel white. But can you blow that up so you had all these other...
Whoa.
Look at this. Look at this. Have you ever tried to figure out all the things that white people are allowed to do that aren't cultural appropriation? There's literally nothing. Like skiing and maybe also golf. You don't think that's racist?
No.
White people aren't even allowed to have polo. Is having polo like doing sex?
The neighbor from down the hall, she come in to look at me like I'm a weirdo.
Who's the neighbor?
No, but she's very sexy.
I just...
You think I would do sex on there?
You would do
Is
sex.
it Brady from down the hall from the fashion praise?
I don't even know who you're talking.
Get it? It's the lady from the fashion praise?
Yeah, but you probably cut your dick off after you had sex with
Yeah,
her.
because
She's crazy.
she is a crazy. I meet her in the elevator.
In the what?
Elevator.
Okay, good enough.
And she do flirt on me like that. Hey, she go a nicer tattoo. You want to do a sex?
That sounds like something she'd say to Aaron Berg, not Sarah Jeong.
Oh, Kolek.
She's no Tala Jakeway, though.
Oh, tell her Jake would do a tweet.
Look at that fucking face.
Yesterday, she did a tweet. She take a picture next to the calendar, and
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm not on Twitter.
oh, he's a Taylor Jake. Oh!
You're unbelievable. So, all right, we get it, Sarah. Sarah, you okay?
My finger, just a punch. Oh, David, kill it.
I'm gonna drink this.
Walk away.
Are you done? Everyone's dying today. We're gonna have a very light weekend with all these dead people. Oh, look at that. There she goes. And she's vanished into the ether. Goodbye, Sarah Jeong. Can someone explain? Sarah Jeong, everyone taking the time out.